What did we learn today? This runs, a lot of new parts, which is really good.
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Alrighty, we got this all put back together. Let me do a once around, make sure I didn't leave nothing sitting on it, tools anywhere. We're back, good to go. We're gonna re-embrace this when we get some downtime, but I did paint it, straightened it out, welded it aggressively. Let's go see if we can finish discing, right? Okay, I got my helper with me now. You gonna help me out today? He's gonna run tractor, I'm just gonna hang out. So I'm hoping for a better day today than yesterday. We will see. Last 2 days have been fighting me some. But that is why I have a big disc, so I can get a bunch done when it runs. Just finished up this field, plowed really nicely, and it goes on to some smells. I just want to check that all my welds, everything is good on the disc. Can't see much from inside. See, the outside wheels aren't as supportive as the inside. Those all look good. That one looks good. Wait, is that the one I welded? Yeah. That all looks good. That bolt sucked in as much as it could, but then it's onto the welds. Good, I welded everything. Then you can actually see if something starts to crack. But yeah, this worked up good. It's a lot bigger than it is on paper because it's got so much elevation change over the other side. That one's good. Yep. No, we're good. Left that middle piece because I couldn't get to it, but alrighty, we'll go do the other one. Once that one's done, I'm all caught up on discing. We can go back to some plowing. We got to get the fertilizer running. Yeah, things are starting to come together. So, where are you going, bud? Out for a joyride. These discs have been good other than that cracked piece, but I should have caught that. That was on me. One pass around this big field sure takes some time. Goes way up over the hill into the corner. I was informed that there's a tile outlet on this back right corner somewhere, so I'm gonna do a little digging on that. But we're smoothing these ruts out from mobile plowing. Somebody said, oh, if you don't get to it right away, it's gonna be real rough. I've always thought it was rough either way, so this will be our first pass. Fertilizer, disc it smooth, run the rolling baskets, and plant. But get it worked. Tractor's pulling a little bit going uphill, so not really feeding on it too much. So 4th gear. We are probably about halfway done with this field. I've been doing the flatter spots and coming down the steep spots. Just pulls a lot better that way. But is it lunchtime? Lunchtime? Okay. You hungry? Your belly hungry?
It's not this.
Okay. And we're back. I did also get a dumpster, so I appreciate it from Kyle. Kyle sent his guy out. Me and Kyle went to school together. Yeah, he's the garbage guy around here. So got all my trash picked up. The shop is has so much more space for activities, and I got a dumpster. So like for long term, keep my life organized. But we'll finish up disking. How's your lunch? Good. We had pizza. We'll get going. Doing a pretty good job. Like I said, we're gonna fertilize and hit it another pass, just because of we plowed everything, and it did not plow as nicely as it should have. But it was a lot of heavy ground and heavy sod, so should be actually pretty good. And then roller basket it. But I got a few passes. I was working my way up this way, then coming around, just to come down this hill and not have it grab for traction as much. We really got to put some more weight to this tractor if this is where we're going to keep going. But this tractor's been very good to me. It's got plenty of power. So we did over there this morning, and then I got my half field done in front of me, and everything else that's in grass is going to get chopped, put in the silo, and then some of it's going to, majority of it's going to get put into corn ground. So, but some fields are growing really well, like that knoll is looking really good, and some of it's not much there, so that's my thinking. Haven't solved my on-farm fuel problem yet, just because I've been so busy I haven't gone and grabbed a tank. So we're running and grabbing fuel, but they're out there mowing. That's Skip Salisbury there. So lighter crop, but going for the quality like I've said before, where I'm just looking for more of a tonnage side of it. But yeah, so he's got quite a few Magnums, sharp looking tractors and whatnot. All done with this. So currently everything that I've plowed is disc once. So very happy. Left the buffer down below, that way we can get around. We do have to trim trees back, stuff like that. No property maintenance, but yeah, much better place. Very happy with these discs. Just have to work the bugs out of it, right? But I'll pull these back down, and we got one thing to do that I gotta do while I still have help around. So see if we can get that done before dinner time. Yard maintenance, we're gaining. If you haven't noticed, I got garlic grown there, nothing in any other spots. Trees have been pulled out, and yard is weed whacked and mowed. And my significant other, I said, you want to run tractors? She said, I don't know how to do that. She tells me she doesn't, but I've seen her run tractor. She used to run pulling tractors, so she pretends like she doesn't know. But I said, alrighty, then you can run the shovel. So she's running the shovel. Now she's staring at me real awkwardly. Yeah, okay. So we cleaned up this pile from the previous residents that just left a pile in the yard. And now we gotta go into the barn and actually turn some things on and be in a weird place. Hopefully not get electrocuted or anything. Okay, so we're gonna do some farming activities today. As far as we're gonna see if these conveyors run. I'm very nervous about turning a lot of power on here. So I gotta make sure the chute is in a better spot. I have no idea what I'm actually doing. And then we're gonna turn the unloaders on. So here's where I'm at. I got this conveyor feeder that runs across, and it can go back and forth. It's off the pulley. I honestly want all the feed to go off the end or out, but without modifying it, it won't go off the end, like out. So I'm gonna take a board, probably this board here, put that there. It does run. Get out of the way. So it does run. It's just sitting down there on the end. We just gotta put a board so it actually goes off instead of, yeah. And he used it, previous person used it to feed heifers out the back, so it shoots everything off this way. Nothing about any of this wiring is good, to be honest. Like, real sketched out. There, there, there. But that's the typical dairy farmer in you. So let me slide this over here, which is how it's supposed to go. And then that dumps into there. So that motor's bad. Even with me. So we gotta get a motor for that. Oh, that's a pain. I hate wiring. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work, so we gotta figure out a motor for that because it doesn't spin. Unless it's completely froze up, which I don't think it is. So these have Pat's unloaders in them. And clearly, we can pull them up. Supposedly this one only has 10 foot in it. Based on that cable, I'm gonna go with that's a lie. I might climb up it. The haylage I've climbed up before, but I actually want to get it going. So I'm gonna pull it up a little bit and we will turn it on. So that's that. That's up there. And I don't know what it's actually doing. So I'm gonna climb up while somebody else is here with me. Because that's that. Yeah, none of these work, which is bad. I hate, so no offense to dairy farmers because I was a dairy farmer, but if you're gonna cheap out on electrical and then like, yeah, my insurance guy is probably, he's watching this video wondering what I'm doing with my life, but don't cheap out on electrical ever. Like if you're not an electrician, don't put butt connectors on everything. Like I get it. But I gotta get this one on the right actually running. So we're gonna have to get a motor for that. It might be a capacitor or a motor. They got a capacitor hanging off the side of it. That's real great. So at least I know that doesn't actually work. But we're in a better place that I know this works. We gotta figure out how that works. And I gotta see if this unloader up top works. One on the left, that's corn. We'll figure out how much is in it. 10 doors. 8 doors. That's a narrower siler. We're going up. That's all new parts. Like dang close to new. So we're down more doors than we thought. So I can open these doors and get in there. You gotta watch out for sinkholes. And I was seeing how lit we were here. Oh, I got so much stuff in my eyes. So let me open some more doors. Be in a better place. I hate heights. Have I said that yet? Right. So you open that. You push that door in. Yep. We'll open this door. Oh, I got so much stuff in my eyes. Yep. I hate silos, but they're good silos. That's why we're using them. And I want to see what's wrong, what's going on with them. So there we are. All this rot that's on the top is probably really bad. So I did lift it up some, but I don't think I lifted up enough. There should be a cable around that. It's up there. That's why it unreeled so good. Yep. Yeah, I'm learning. I hate heights. Like I know I'm up high, but we'll get some of this rot out and then I think this feed will be really good underneath. Silo's really good. No, it's doing it. This is why I got a significant other that's down there that is not very happy with me, but we're trying this to make it. Because we gotta put feed in this thing this week, well, within the next week. I just had her turn the motor on. The motor does run, it spins because clearly it's down into the debris. We gotta get it lifted up so that we can actually get this unloaded. But there's a ton of new parts in here. And somebody had said that them and their father actually put these in. That wheel's junk. Well, it's tired. That wheel's new, all that's new. But that cable not being there, we can't lift it up enough. And the feed's just in a bad place. So I gotta get that cable down. What did we learn today? This runs, a lot of new parts, which is really good. That cable that's up there should be attached to it. So we gotta figure out how to get that cable back down. We still don't like heights, but we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 doors. We got a third of the silo full. So we have to get the rot out of the top of this, put some more feed in, well, take a sample, put some more feed into it, and then fill it. And I'm hoping we fill it pretty quickly, and then at that point we can go to big square bales for the rest of our grass ground. This is all new to me. So if you're actually a good silo person, put a good comment below. If you're just a bad person and you just want to be a keyboard warrior, don't tell me anything. But that runs, it's just bogged down in that debris. I hate when there's sounds below me.
Are you in the silo?
No. So, well, she came back to check on me, so at least she likes me a little bit. But I'm gonna get down. We're gonna figure out what we can do to get that down. We gotta U-bolt it onto that so it will pick it up and get it out of this. Like, you can see that tire's literally slumped. I didn't use the right terminology for a lot of things. Those unloaders, they stay unhooked when they're running because they spin around. I don't hook it to the motor. I know. So everybody who wrote it in the comment, I've already been schooled on a lot of that stuff. But let's keep watching. I just figured I'd inform you guys because I know everybody that ever dealt with one of those Pats unloaders was going to be writing in the comments. I just figured it'd save us all time. But yes, it does have to get picked up because it's in the rot and it's sunk down so much that it doesn't want to turn anything. Okay, so we're in the corn silage and I just had to climb up it. If we're gonna be here, I gotta figure it out. So this door has no feed behind it. That door might not either, but so they got locks on them. Pigeons are in there. So this corn silage, new parts. Well, that's a new part. That's a newer unloader. But as you see, it's dug into the ground, so it's unhappy because it's settled. But there's a sinkhole right here, as you see. So what we gotta do, is that not attached either? Nope, cable's still there. So if we can lift it up, we can see what goes on. So it is lifting, but it's stuck down over there because of it being just unhappy. She's gonna kill me, by the way, when I get down. So if we don't have a YouTube video after this, my wife, well, girlfriend, killed me. But you're good there. So we pulled it up quite a bit. There's some stuff that's sitting over there that looks like a wheel, but at least it lifts the cable. Alrighty, before I get killed, I'm gonna go in for dinner. I gotta go make dinner. Appreciate you guys watching. Not a lot of action, but we are gaining on our life. And you guys are right there with it. So see you guys on, hopefully I will see you guys on the next one. If I'm dead, you guys know why. But appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.